What's up, guys? Another patch overview. October 28th, I think this is their main Halloween patch, so we're going to go through this really quickly, and then they released a Halloween castle that I think I'm going to play through during this video as well. So the free hero of the week is the Runaway. Same basic thing that happens all the time with the free heroes. New content, the Merkler is gone. They didn't actually say that the Merkler was going away. They just sort of took him away. Like, they didn't put a notice on the website, and it was actually a lot quicker of a character. I'm glad that I still got the 20 that I wanted, but I was actually going to go for around 30. Didn't manage to get those. I only have 20, but I'm still going to be building a castle in the next 2 days. Not sure what day it's going to come out on, but I'm going to build a castle with the Merkler and Devlins and just try to get as much ridiculous spam as possible. So the evilness of the new Haunted Forest Castle, that's what I'm going to be viewing a little bit later. Available in the competition in the region 5 through 30. There are a few new decorations. There are pumpkin and tombstone barricades. Pretty straightforward. You'll be able to see them in the castle, I think, when I'm going through, so I'll explain that when I see them. They're available in the defense section. Nothing too crazy there. A few things to the tutorial. The barricade step has been removed. Creatures boosted with materials will now scale up in size, so I guess they're going to get bigger. If that makes their hitbox get a little bit larger as well, that makes it good and bad, I guess. I'm not sure if this would affect their footprint. I hope it doesn't. But if their hitbox does get bigger, it means that things are going to be easier to hit with like single target abilities like headshot. But if you're using volley, they should push other creatures out of the way, so maybe less creatures get hit by volley if you have a lot of large creatures, you know? That could be a good thing about it. Unpowered traps will have a blue glow. This has already been sort of in the game, but it's been kind of buggy, I think. We added FX when a trap is deactivated by an ability. Bug fixes, I'll quickly read through these to see if there's anything too crazy, but I don't think there's a whole lot here. Some of these have like big gameplay impacts, but I don't think there's really too much here. If there is, and I missed something, I apologize for that. But that's pretty much it for the patch. There's hardly anything other than that castle that they released. I believe, oh yeah, the new creature, which is basically General Pow at a 3 defense rating. That's actually pretty good. He's probably worth using now for sure. He got a buff a little while ago, and I think it might have been a stealth buff. I don't really remember. And he was like borderline being okay. I saw him used decently in a few castles, but now that he is 3 defense points, I'm definitely going to be picking up a couple of these guys. I don't know how much love I have, so I might only be able to get like 1 or 2. But either way, I'm going to pick up a couple. And use them maybe in my new castle as well, because they're pretty good. I think that's pretty much it for that. I don't remember what this is. Is this just the Halloween, something special next up? But that's not all. Will haunt intruders with creepy decorations. Ghastly, this is basically the barricades. And then head out and hunt down their hidden, one of the haunted forest castles, guaranteed to be filled with axe club and other nasty. I've never had a problem finding this castle. Like, I've done it twice, or I found it twice. I just go to the level 30 region and it's just there as like an NPC castle. So I don't know why it's hidden, but yeah, I don't know if there's something that I'm missing here. But that's pretty much it. We're just gonna jump into the castle here, and I'm gonna show off that. And that will in turn show off the new barricades and things like that as well. This is the Haunted Forest. It's got 562 defense points. Not sure how much that would be compared to like the boss. It's about the same. So it'll be maybe fairly hard. I don't know. I never actually completed it. I just ran past all the mobs to see if there's anything special at the end. It didn't look like there's anything too special, but maybe it's only if you complete it. So let's take a look at what's going on with this. Actually, I need to make sure that I don't have a full inventory in case it drops something special that I want to pick up. So let's jump into, I believe 4, 5, and 6 are my main item. And I just sell off all the greens and stuff. That's probably why my inventory gets so cluttered, is because I don't like selling off things unless I check them, but I don't actually want to sit here and check to see if there's any upgrades because, I don't know, I'm lazy. So For the most part, I sell off normals and greens. Alright, that should be enough room to at least get through one castle. That's not too bad. Alright, let's jump into this again. And see what they have inside of this Halloween castle. Alright, so this is actually a really cool theme as well. I hope they release this to the public, because the fact that it looks all like foresty like this is actually really, really neat. The art guys in this game just do such a fabulous job. Alright, so Fuming Frank, he's gonna like get wrecked by the charge goyles. Yeah, it's really cool design. Instead of having pits here, this would normally be a pit. They actually have trees, which is really crazy. The thing that might be stopping them from releasing this to everyone is possibly, oh, those were gravestone barricades, would be that maybe they don't have all of the rooms done and they only have the specific ones that are used in this castle. I don't really know. But it'll be really neat if they do release this. I think they'll get quite a few sales. It's a pretty cool design. It's definitely unique compared to all of the other ones that there are. Alright. See if I can get through this without using any potions. It might be doable. It is an NPC castle after all. But it has 500 defense points, so that might make it a little bit more difficult. Alright, so these are the normal general POWs. These aren't the special ones. The good thing about stacking multiple general POWs, oh god, that might hurt. Stacking multiple general POWs in one area is that if you kill one of them, but they both spawn chickens, it'll get all of the chickens in the AoE, which is pretty good. They kind of work well together that way. Alright. Oh god, that's a wall. Does that happen all the time, or is it just in this castle? I actually don't know. But I couldn't walk through here, and I thought you could walk around totems, but it might be similar to the way mines perform that way. It's kind of interesting. So these are the pumpkin barricades. They look pretty cool. They seem to be fairly weak. It looks like they're maybe one by one. And I think these count down the amount of rooms that are left in the castle, which is kind of interesting, actually. Okay, so this is the tombstone one. I actually like the look of the tombstone one a little bit better, but they both look pretty good. And then just the feel of the castle is really nice. Like, it's not the most amazing thing ever, but it's so different compared to all the others. I forgot you could zoom out more recently. So I'm going to be doing that. Oh god, that's going to hurt. Alright, I'm using a potion. I don't want to die. I probably could have gotten away without using it. I definitely could have, but I was scared I was going to get one-shot by the Devlins. This is actually a pretty cool room. The Fuming Franks didn't do literally anything, but I could see the merits of doing this, because there's so much AoE going on with the Fuming Franks running at you and leaving the trail behind them, and then also the AoE on the Fuming Franks themselves, and then this just leaving AoE everywhere is really good. But you can see it didn't really work out. It's an interesting idea. I'm not sure if it could be worked into with like a player castle, where you have a little bit more I don't know how to say it, maybe ingenuity or something in your design. These Stairmasters would need to be boosted. I'm surprised they aren't, since they probably want to show this stuff off so that people will buy them. I would assume that you would see a lot more of the creatures that they haven't redone yet, if they're going to continue to do it. I don't know what's left. Did they do Skeletor yet? I don't think they did. But the costumed creatures, I would think you'd see a lot more of those so that they show them off to try to get more sales. All right. Two rooms left, I think. Alright, that's just General Pow. This is probably gonna get shielded, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, these things can be pretty good, and with only 3 defense points, I think it's pretty strong. They're really great at space controlling, and if you get overwhelmed and you can't actually kill the General Pows, it makes it a lot harder. On like the second and third wave, you just keep getting overwhelmed by it. It's pretty interesting. Reminds me of Stormhost from StarCraft 2. A unit that I was in love with when I played that game. Is there anything special in here? Looks like not. It's just random loot that no one would ever want to get. I wonder if the tombstones and the pumpkin barricades are going to be for a limited time. I don't think they would because they didn't do that with any other barricades, but I'm not sure. I'm going to have to pick a few up just in case. That's pretty interesting. I wish we had that. It's like the jelly wall, but it's a barricade instead. I feel like they could easily release this to everyone and it wouldn't be like overpowered, but it would make a lot of things work a bit better. Because you can't move at all, right? And, I mean, maybe it has to cost defense points, I don't know, but it's definitely an interesting... Why did he pick that up? I don't have him set to do that. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's just because they didn't drop from mobs, so it was different. Alright, well that was the castle. I probably could have gotten through without using any potions, but nothing too spectacular. But the theme is really nice. Like, I'll probably pick up this theme if they release to people. Let's see if they get anything special. I don't think so. Alright, nothing special. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for the video. It's pretty much all they released. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So like I said, I'm going to be rebuilding my castle. The next 2 days that video will be coming out. Then I have one viewer castle lined up as well that's already recorded. And then after that should be Evolve videos for at least 1 week. And then we'll be back to probably Mighty Quest, with maybe a League video thrown in depending on how much time I have to be able to record one of those. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.